What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new episode in the 3T series while I'm attempting to play through and showcase all the amazing courses here on GSPro by playing 3 holes per course. As the name implies, usually 1, 9, and 18. Try to be even par through the 3 holes. For today's video, we're going through a new course that was just released on GSPro called Estes Park. Hopefully I said that close to correct. This is in Estes Park, Colorado, designed by, in collaboration of Simply Me 80 and LA Chris. And as you can see, we're definitely playing some elevation mountain golf out here in Colorado. There's some moose or caribou or something walking around, mountains in the background, and if I click the scorecard, we are at some crazy elevation. So unfortunately, this is another one. I think it's a GSPro bug that is still going on. I don't know what it is, but the only options for the stimps were 6, 7, and 8, which is not right. So I'm doing 8 stimps, normal greens, normal fairways. Doing the furthest back tees at 65-21, the black tees. However, the story of today is going to be the elevation. Course elevation at 7,523 feet. 8-foot gimme circle, and doing the auto aim to speed it up a little bit. But that's going to be, it's 2% per 1,000 feet. So we're looking at about 15% extra for all these shots, which will definitely help with tee shots and long irons. In terms of approach shots and whatnot, I'm going to have to do some mental math, try to not fly every single green. But let's get into it. First hole, par 4, 449, up 6. Wow, look at those mountains in the background. This is really well done. I was actually talking to C-Drum. I like his memorial course so much. If I could kind of pinpoint, it was just really well done. But I like these courses that have some different scenic stuff in the background, whether it's a city, stuff at night, desert, mountains like this. To me, the courses are all really good on GSPro, especially these new ones. But some of the more, I guess you would call them like regular courses that don't have these like crazy backgrounds kind of start to get blended together. But it's these that really stand out to where the average course isn't going to have crazy mountains like this or like a city in the background or desert golf. To me, it kind of spices it up a little bit and adds some variety. But let's see what we can do here. I recorded one video before. I just did a live stream for a league, and I'm going to do this one, maybe one more after this, but it's getting rather stuffy in the garage, up to about 86 degrees here, which oddly enough, it feels brutal just because there's no wind flow. I have a fan there, but I don't have any of the doors or anything open so I can see the projector. But just got back from Florida, which was 95 and humid, the real feel of like 105. So although this does feel hot, not quite as hot as down in Florida, but let's see what we can do here. Try to be even par. Move ourselves over on the tee. Aim up. Ooh, a little bit laggy there. Aim up this right side. My computer's probably not going to start loving these warmer simulator sessions as we get into the summer. I have a cooling pad underneath, which seems to help add some airflow underneath the laptop, but it's still 85 degrees and the laptop runs hot playing these 1080p Ultra courses, so we may get some extra stuttering as we get into the summer. But see if we can hit a baby draw up here. Or a low spin sizable fade. I lowered my driver down before doing that live stream league event, so I was losing some to the left. Lowering it down opens up the face, and that one was not ideal, so maybe that was not a good decision. I mentioned it, it's kind of a repeat myself, but I didn't hit a single, like that was kind of a sizable fade. I didn't hit even a baby fade once down in Florida. Everything was baby draws, so it's got to be just alignment in here, I guess, compared to real life. But leaves us with, that was 270, leaves us with 189 out of the rough, up 8, so 197, and then the 15%, so that's about almost 20 yards. And then well, I guess the rough 6%, so 10% we can take off of this. So it would have been even more than 20 yards. So 10% off, 190 something, we'll call it 170. We'll hit a 7-iron. It's like 170 and change. These mental math ones, I'm at sea level here pretty much. I'm at like 290 feet. So I feel bad for some of those people that live at like 2,000 to 3,000 feet right in the middle, to where you're pretty much, no matter what you play here on GSPro, unless it's right at that 2,000 to 3,000 feet, you're either adding or subtracting, going up to like 7,000 here or down to sea level. A lot of mental math. I try to just for these get as close as I can. Oh, I scolded it. That was way off the heel. That was horrendous. That was about as poor as you can hit a 7-iron. Little shack back there. All right, 29. Let's hit a 56. Slow greens as far as the stimps, but normal. I just got done playing hard greens. Switching around with these different courses kind of get me all messed up, but let's try to hit this about, no, it's 29, playing like 30 and a half. Try to hit this about 25, 27 maybe. $25. All right, that works. We will take the par. Man, those mountains look good. Flying over the second hole, ninth hole, par 5, 489 down 6. Man, this course is awesome. May have to do a league event here for the SGT Hosel Rocky Golf League. All right, can we get a baby draw back? Nope. Get in the fairway. Terrible. I got to swing driver for I got to do some speed training. Swing driver a bunch and get that feel back. It's got to be just like indoor swing syndrome in my alignment. It's going, I know for a fact, I was hitting it so good outdoors off the tee. Know for a fact what it is going back inside, but 227. We'll go 4 hybrid out of the rough. Well, it looks like my driver may be maybe changing those settings back. Hit that pretty good. That may need to sit. 218 raw carry, 139 with a 4 hybrid. I mentioned in the last video, but I don't have a 3-wood down in Florida, so I was hitting that RBZ Stage 2 3 hybrid. It's a tour, so it has an adjustable head. I was hitting that if I was on like a long par 5 down there, and I hit that so much down in Florida. I think I'm starting to hit this 4 hybrid better now in here, which is nice. But that was struck pretty good. Sometimes I barely get that out of my 3-wood. Ball speed sometimes is higher with the 3-wood, but 218 raw from a 4 hybrid, I don't hate it. 9 yards. It's going to come out right. Go there. Only need about 4 or 5 yards here. May need to sit. Oh, burn the edge. All right. Birdie. We'll take it. Caw-caw. Third and final hole. We're 1 under through the 2. 18th hole, par 4. 473. What does this sign say? Oh, it's just a marker. That's kind of weird. That's like almost like a tournament sign you see at as like an advertisement, but it's actually like a plaque for the showing the whole layout, I guess. That's kind of cool. This tee box is cool too. It's like surrounded by like rock or something. Man, this is well done. Got more moose or something out there in the fairway eating some grass. Don't love those trees there. Pretty close on the left, so we'll leave the tee where it is. We'll go here. Oh, I just pressed K. Hopefully K doesn't do anything. I was trying to press J and I pressed the key over on accident. Another fade. 270 carry though, but another fade. It's saying I'm swinging from out to in. I'm kind of shutting my stance and lining up this way. I must just be afraid to hit this shank tank over here. I guess pulling my hands in slightly instead of swinging out towards first base. All right, we're kind of blocked out. 179 with tree trouble. Went 307 though. We got to go left, I think, and try to fade this in. Let's hit a 7. See what happens. Try to open up my stance and the face a little bit. See if we can get this to fade. Faded, but it needs to go. All right, honestly, from there, that kind of worked out. That was kind of the shot we were looking for, but contact wasn't the best. Leaves us with 15 yards out of the rough. Try to hit this about 10. It's going to come out left, and the green is sloping that way, so we'll go there. .2. Oh, that landed soft. All right, first putt of the video on 8 stimps. I'm kind of glad I haven't had to hit putts every single hole because these 8 stimps are so slow. 9 feet. We come up short. Oh, man. All right, bogey there. So, from Estes Park, and Estes Park, it's probably not Estes, now that I said it, it's probably just Este. The S is probably silent at the end. So, Estes Park in Estes Park, Colorado, designed by Simply Me 80 and LA Chris. Awesome job on the design. We ended up even par through the 3 holes. So, par on 1, a little bit of everything. Par on 1, birdie on 9, and a bogey on 18. You can see the settings down below. I know the left side gets cut off, but they were normal, 8 stimps. You can see the rest. As far as the stats go, 1 par, 1 birdie, 1 bogey, 0 out of 3 fairways, so no driving stats. Just under 6 feet of total putting, 4 putts, 15 minutes on the game play, and only 1 out of 3 greens in regulation. Not the best, but when you spray the driver all over the place, and mostly to the right, I guess that's what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up and try to get one more done real quick. Appreciate you guys watching. Shout out to the members. If anyone has any course requests, please let me know down below. Just give me the name of the course, the location, and a little bit of background information you want me to play it. And yeah, that's what I have. Got to work on some driver, I guess, on my alignment. Swinging out to right field and getting that baby draw back working. Maybe I need to adjust. I just turned it down. Maybe turn it back up again. I don't know. But in any event, like I always say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.